The night it almost ended. The city was loud that night. Cars passed, lights blinked, people laughed somewhere far away. But inside a small, dimly lit room on the third floor of an old building, everything was silent. He sat on the edge of his bed, staring at his phone. No notifications, no messages, no proof that anyone noticed he existed. The dream felt heavy tonight. He used to carry it with excitement. Now it felt like a burden. He had done everything right, or at least, everything he thought was right. Woke up early, worked late, sacrificed weekends, ignored comfort. Still, nothing. That's the part nobody prepares you for. The waiting, the quiet. The moments where effort doesn't equal results. People say, trust the process, but they never tell you how lonely the process feels at 17 a.m. He opened his notes app, scrolled through old ideas, stories he wanted to tell, dreams he once believed would change his life. Now they just stared back at him and finished. His mind whispered the same question it had been asking for months. What if this is all there is? He remembered the first day it all began, the excitement, the confidence, the promise he made to himself, I won't give up. Funny how promises sound different when life tests them. Bills came faster than progress, doubt came faster than hope. And the people who once believed in him slowly stopped asking. Not because they were cruel, but because they were realistic. That night, he almost quit. Not dramatically, no crying, no shouting. Just a quiet acceptance that maybe this world wasn't meant for him. He stood up, walked to the window, and looked down at the street below. Hundreds of people passing by, each carrying their own unseen battles. That's when it hit him. Everyone you admire, every success story you scroll past, had a night like this. A night where quitting felt logical, responsible, safe, but they kept going anyway. Not because they were fearless, but because something inside them refused to die. He sat back down, opened his laptop, not to chase success, not to go viral, not to impress anyone, but to be honest. He told the story he was afraid to tell, the one about failing, about feeling invisible, about doubting himself while still moving forward. He pressed publish without expectations. Then he slept. The next morning felt no different. Same room, same problems, same uncertainty. But something had changed. A single comment appeared. I thought I was the only one who felt this way. Then another. This story felt like you were speaking directly to me. Then another. Hours passed, messages kept coming. Not millions, not thousands, just enough to matter. That's when he understood something important. Impact doesn't start with numbers. It starts with truth. The struggle didn't disappear after that day. Life didn't suddenly become easy, but it became meaningful. Every story he shared carried weight. Every word came from experience, not imagination. And slowly, quietly, people began to listen. Not because he was perfect, but because he was real. Years later, he would look back at that night, the night it almost ended, and he'd smile. Because that night didn't break him. It introduced him to who he was becoming. So if you're watching this right now, feeling tired, unseen, or unsure, I want you to remember this. Your lowest moment might not be the end of your story. It might be the chapter that makes the rest worth reading. Don't quit tonight. Not yet. Stay long enough to see what happens next. Because somewhere out there, someone is waiting for a story only you can tell. And the next one might change everything. Glad you got to this point, and I hope you learned from this message. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Bye and see you in the next video.